Black Power was good, family. Top of the morning. Coming to y'all live out here in Africa Town. Right here where Degnan meets 43rd Place. And as y'all know, every Sunday, this is the scene, the setup for the African Marketplace and Drum Circle. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on what's going on. Loved ones, I see y'all joining. Good morning. I just wanted to share with y'all the information we actually got last week about the future of the Drum Circle and Marketplace. They're telling us in January they're going to tear up the street right there behind me, which is Degnan. They're saying good morning, Brother Jafar. They're saying the actual street, it will take about 3 to 4 days to tear it up and repair it. But the sidewalks, they're saying, is going to take 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months to repair the sidewalks. And this is supposed to start after King Day in January. And at that time, they want us to go into the parking lot right here behind the building with the clock. That's Art and Practice. But there's a huge parking lot back there known as parking lot 625. They want the African Marketplace and Drum Circle to move back there for 6 to 8 months. And right now it's a split decision between the vendors as far as those who, feel we can go back there and make it happen, and others who believe it's a trap to basically stop it. But the purpose of this video, y'all, for the next 2 months to operate this Sunday market is going to cost us about $50,000. $50,000. Who could write us a $50,000 check? If you can't write us a $50,000 check, who could donate whatever you can? Time, energy, resources. Weekly right now we're paying about $6,000 a week. So, you figure times 4 weeks in a month, that's about $24,000 for 2 months. That's about $48,000. So right now, they're saying in January, if we go back there to the parking lot, they could very likely help us with a grant to take care of the market at that point in time. But they're saying right now, they don't know where the money at. So again, to make sure we provide this space, as a lot of y'all know, over the years, it has grown. Initially, the market used to be back here in the park. That's pretty much where it began, the Drum Circle, and then gradually vendors started adding on to it. And then as they started shutting down the streets out here, parking gradually became an issue. And then finally, a few years ago, they went ahead and put that ugly ass gate around the park and forced the Sunday activities out here onto the streets. Originally, it was right there on People Street behind me, and then along the sidewalks. But then once COVID happened and a lot of folks were forced out of work, a lot of vendors began to come out here, and it began to spread down Degnan. And then at one point they had what they call the al fresco, where they put up barriers for people that had dining establishments for their customers to come and sit. And then after that, a lot of folks just stayed because they saw the people were coming. A lot of other areas in the city were shut down. So folks were coming over here to Africa Town to do business. But this year, because of different regulations, enforcements by the city, we had to get the actual Sunday activity permitted. It got permitted to a farmer's market. But with that permit came fees. Everything from the barriers that we've been using to shut the streets down back there on Crenshaw. Y'all come on Sunday, y'all see the orange barriers on Crenshaw, and y'all see the orange barriers way down there on 43rd Street. But also security, LAPD put in a requirement that we had to get 6 security guards. So that's costing us almost $1,500 a week. The barriers, $1,000 a week. Then the potties, because we don't have consistent access to the park. For a long time, we didn't have access to the park at all. But also down on the other end back there to stop the folks from crowding into the businesses. Now we're paying for potties, but also there's a sanitation issue, throughout the village, but especially over the weekend as a lot of folks come out. We've been paying folks to do the cleanup. We've been paying for a garbage truck. But all in all, between just the setup costs and, paying folks stipends for their time, we're looking at about $6,000 a week. So for the next 2 months, that's going to come to about $50,000. So we do need y'all support. I'm attaching the Cash App, Blackton 365, $Blackton 365. That's BLACTION. $Blackton 365. Any amount you can contribute will help. We are talking to folks over at LA County departments. Again, we finally sat down with representatives and Council District 10, and they were the ones who shared with us that after King Day, Degnan will be torn up. All up and down Degnan, the streets, the sidewalks, and they're saying it will take 6 to 8 months. So one of our, two of our main things is, one, where we're going to go once that happens. They're saying they will give us support to go into the parking lot 625 right here behind Arts and Practice. But there are a lot of folks who don't want to go back there. There's some people who still want to go over to Lemert Boulevard, so it can remain visible so the community can see us. A few years ago, there was a farmer's market put into a parking lot back here on 43rd Street at Flair Cleaners, and that did not last too long. So, people have those concerns, but also at the end of that 6 to 8 months, people want to guarantee that we can return back out here to the streets. So those are some of our battles we're looking at moving forward. But again, immediately, we have to raise $50,000 over the next 2 months to pay for this market. Every week the bill is due. We most definitely support all of you who have been contributing. Got to give a major shout out to BLM Los Angeles. They have been our primary sponsor, from early on till most recently. Some weeks we come up short, we hurting, and almost every single time they have bailed us out. But it's also been a adjustment by a lot of our vendors where they used to come and set up for free. They are now making paying weekly dues to help cover some of the costs. But again, it's $6,000, y'all. That's 2 house notes. But we got a lot of outstanding folks also in the community that have been helping us. A few nights ago, I rode around the city, because quite often I like to just, we live in an incredible city. But ever since COVID, there's been a lot of different changes happening. So, periodically I like to get out and monitor, because we're living in a $1 trillion city, y'all. A $1 trillion city. And a lot of folks are stressing over paying $100 bills and $20 meals, So it makes absolutely no sense. But again, loved ones, because not enough of us are stepping up, demanding our equity, taking our equity. We showed you a lot of these small business, how we had to fight to get them to reinvest. These folks from other communities come and don't even want to hire us, don't put not one penny back. We buy them homes, we buy them cars, we put their children through college, and a lot of them have no consideration to invest in communities that are being devastated right now. So for the past few years, we showed y'all how just having a presence, doing some hard negotiation, a lot of those businesses have reinvested. We showed y'all a couple years ago with the social equity movement, as we stood with the mighty Queen Kika and the whole COA movement, Social Equity Owners and Workers Association, how they fought to finally get, licenses for black folks and other people of color. And a couple months ago, Kika finally opened up her shop right here on Crenshaw, over by the recently remodeled Mavericks flat. But again, y'all, that's all it really takes, loved ones. Instead of stressing over money you ain't got, stressing over the bills, stressing over the overall cost of living, not being able to pay your rent, y'all got to come get active with us. Know what I'm saying, to reverse some of these policies, to reverse some of these practices, modern day racist practices, to guarantee we lose, loved ones. It's just a matter of people getting involved. See more folks have joined us. Good morning. What's happening? How y'all doing? Somebody speak back to me. I'm saying y'all see y'all peeking, but y'all ain't speaking. What's going on? Black Power. Putting out a call for support for the African Marketplace and Drum Circle every Sunday. It's been a cultural event for over 3 decades now. This year it became regulated by the city, and with that came a lot of expenses, thousands of dollars worth of expenses, and we do need your support. You know, again, all the statistics show black folks at the bottom in every category, from job loss to business loss to home loss. From 2008 to now, black people lost over 1 million homes nationwide. 1 million homes. You know what I'm saying? A effort that was intentional and allowed to happen. You know, financial institutions like Wells Fargo and others, you know, took black people home. And those are black folks that had good jobs, black people that was college educated. So that's what we keep telling people. It ain't about all that shit. If we don't stand in numbers, if we don't press a hard line, y'all, they gonna take every fucking thing we got, as they always have done. Same way they burnt Black Wall Street, the same way they preyed on Marcus Garvey. As soon as we get comfortable thinking, you know, we then been included in this illusion, they snatch all that shit back away from us. Good morning. See a few more folks to join. What's good? What's good? Speak back to me. We're out here in Africatown right now, putting out a call for the $50,000 we're going to need over the next 2 months. Appreciate you, Sister Tanisha. I'm saying you doing great work with us too. We do appreciate you. Sister comes out and volunteers her time, you know what I'm saying, to help us make things happen. You know, show love to the community. She usually participates with one of the food giveaways we do. Every Sunday we usually have 2 fresh produce giveaways, and then we have a hot meal giveaway that we do. This week it will be co-sponsored by our sister Bilal with Nurture Life. She is helping us feed the people this week, the Africatown Coalition. Every Sunday we do it right here at the end of the gate behind me. You normally see the Africatown booth, and around 2-3 o'clock, you know, we provide hot meals to the community. I also announced last week, or maybe earlier this week, that we are starting our survival drive, because, you know, the temperature has gotten cooler. It's gotten a little more wet. The past few nights has been a lot of fog, and again, these are conditions that make it harder for people to survive. So, you know, a lot of folks talk about how bad it looks to see people being homeless on the streets, but again, don't do their part to help, you know, correct what's happening. So we will be starting our survival drive this weekend. And y'all, this ain't a situation where we actually just come and dump your closet. You know, we need specific items to help folks. Tents, blankets, socks, hygiene kits that could be deodorant, toothpaste, sanitary napkins for the sisters, and even diapers for people that got babies. You know, food, no, not stale food, but, you know, actual good food. And those that we don't know, we ask you normally to not bring prepared meals, because we do know there are a lot of sick people out there. It might not be you, but we just can't, you know, accept whatever from anybody and then turn around and give it to our brothers and sisters, and they end up being sick or worse. So, but, you know, whatever you can do, y'all, we are in a state of emergency. You know, from LA to New York, black communities are being wiped out. Black businesses are being shut down. Black homes are being taken. And a lot of folks don't really understand. This right here is ground zero against gentrification. You know, it just so happens one of our local brothers, 6'7", actually made the anthem for this fight. Fuck gentrification. You know, but this is where Africatown represents, y'all. This is ground zero in the fight against gentrification. Right down the street, there was a huge battle waged for the Crenshaw Mall, and a lot of us are saying it's not over. You know, David Schwartzman just brought hell on himself, thinking he's about to steal that mall from downtown Crenshaw, because there's a lot of us who are determined to make sure he's not welcomed into the community. But up and down Crenshaw from the 10 freeway to Florence, there are over 20 different developments that are in the works to be built. And most of the units in most of these developments are being sold at market rate. As our brother Damon always points out, market rate means not for us. So it means a lot of other people will be in this community over the next couple of years. And we have reached out and you know, been talking to some of them. I was in a meeting with the folks from Solar last week. They are building a property right here on Crenshaw. You know, after you cross, after you pass Harrison Ross Funeral Home before you get to 48th Street, a lot of those properties are about to be demolished, and they're about to build, I believe, a 900 unit. The number might be off, but I believe it is a 900 unit property they are about to build. So, you know, we just shared with them that we don't openly welcome a lot of this shit because we know it's going to be a lot of other folks, especially once this train opens. You know, between this train opening and the 2028 Olympics is why they really clearing out our communities. But we were sharing with Solar, you know, everything from the construction or whatever they're about to build to the agents that will be selling properties, to the manager in these properties, to making sure actual housing units are provided for people in the community. You know, one of the things they do when they say it's low-income units or very low-income units, they go further west and they bring those people over from over there over here. Just like when they house people who are right here, they take them further east. So that's another part of the game that they do. They remove what folks consider non-desirables from targeted communities and then move them further east to communities that may not be as against them moving into units. So, you know, we let Solar know that when units become available with them, we want people who are sleeping out here on the streets right now, last night, to have those units. And they're saying they don't plan for their units to be done until 2023. But they did put us in contact with some folks who may be able to help resolve, you know, getting people housed immediately. But again, right now, the call is for support to pay this $50,000 bill we're going to have to pay over the next 2 months. Each week, we're paying about $6,000. It's been stressing and straining us. We've been getting a lot of support from a lot of great people. But we're asking y'all, you know, if you could pitch in and help. But we're also asking you, share this video to some of your favorite entertainers. Share this video to some of your favorite athletes. Let them know, you know, this is ground zero in the fight to sustain Black LA. Bottom line, you know, this is ground zero in the fight to sustain Black Los Angeles. You know, Black LA is being wiped out. We need your support. Sister Tanisha says, some for these black celebrities need to help you got. Hey, as I'm saying it, she right. I'm saying on that same frequency. Need to help you guys out. Some of the black celebrities be talking about their communities, but really don't help their communities. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. That's why, you know, we need folks to share these videos to your favorite athletes, favorite celebrities, but also after I end the live, a lot of these comments will be deleted. But come back on and tag some of your favorite celebrities and athletes on the video after it's loaded once I end the live. Come back and tag them so they can see it, help us raise that noise. You know, we've been doing our best to get media and press out here. We had Blackout TV came last Sunday, and they captured and did some video on everything that's happening out here. We've been working with the local radio station, KBLA 1580. The good folks over at KPFK been helping us, KPCC been helping us, and a lot of other local independent media. But y'all can also help us by either sharing the video to your favorite entertainers and athletes, and also once I end the live, come back on and tag them in the comments. But all who can right now, we got a $50,000 bill hanging over our head for the next 2 months to sustain this space. And y'all, these are some of the most determined black folks in LA. Right here we got one of them. We got the Fusion Queen. She's setting up for the Friday traffic that's about to happen. But you can come get your turkey burgers, chicken links, and all other type of good food from her. So you got no excuse to be taking money to them other people. Over the weekend, we got a variety of Jamaican cuisines out here. We got a variety of vegan chefs out here. And up and down Degnan, we got some of the top designers in LA. The past couple months, we've had fashion shows that have jumped off the charts. We got good morning, how y'all doing? We got Brother Booner with Wolof Wear. They be presenting the Sonny Moore collection. We got Studio B designs. We got designs by DHB. We got Sister Onyx with her jewelry. We got Sister Zola with her jewelry. We got Brother Hanif with custom-made drums. And yo, we just got some of the best shit when it comes to shopping and gifts, and especially with this period being the holiday season. A lot of folks go out there and trick off that money with corporate America on Black Friday. But over the past decade, y'all, we have made a push to make it a whole Black November. Whatever money you spend in between now and the end of December, y'all, make sure y'all spend it black. Again, like I said, we got black restaurants out here. We got all types of different products y'all can come get. But we need y'all support. And if you are coming already, share it. Encourage other folks. Try to get at least one new person out here every weekend over the next, 8 weeks. We need a serious effort. It took us about 4 or 5 years to shut down the Walmart on Crenshaw. And that started with just 3 of us being out there on Black Friday. We had made a list of all the different black businesses in LA. And we would go stand right in front of the door, hollering and screaming at folks and passing out these lists. But over the years, we got more and more support to folks nationally and other areas catched on, and we started a serious social media campaign. One year we found they lost like 40 million in one day because of all the people that were exposing all the shit with these corporations. But as we exposed them, we also started highlighting the different local black-owned businesses and trying to redirect those funds, because we spend billions of dollars over these next couple months, y'all. And again, that makes no sense why we are hurting, why our businesses are being shut down, and why our families homeless out here. Part of it is on us, need to redirect our funds. But then the other part, like I'm saying, we need y'all to come get active with us, y'all. We get enough people out here making noise, we get enough people out here shutting shit down, folks start acting right. So again, right now, this is a call for the next 2 months. We need $50,000 to hold this space, loved ones. We need $50,000. If you can do nothing but pitch in $5 that's needed, if you can come pay the whole $50,000 bill that's needed. But we do need y'all support. We see anywhere from hundreds to thousands of people come and enjoy this every Sunday. We got 2 drum circles that take place. We got one by Queen Amina that's led by Pops. It's actually the drum class. And then, of course, is the main feature of every Sunday, the drum circle. Again, that's something that's been evolving for over the past 30 years right here in the heart of Black Los Angeles. And that's part of the reason we are claiming this as our Africa town. Chinese got a Chinatown. Koreans got a Koreatown. African Americans now have an Africa town. We are burying that name Lamerck. He was a racist that did not want us over here. So we are saying fuck him every time we raise up these racist names. We're giving spirit to their energies. You know what I'm saying? I've shown y'all over the years a lot of folks who claim those names end up themselves trying to push black folks out. So again, that's why we are claiming this space as our Africa town. And right now, we do need your support. Again, over the next 2 months, we got a $50,000 bill. And, you know, we need help paying it. See one of the vendors calling me right now. If you watching this, sister, I'm going to call you right back. But, yeah, another one of our great designers to be out here every Sunday, participating in a couple of our fashion shows. But, yeah, y'all, we need y'all support. Again, the real thing that's happening here, this is ground zero in the fight against gentrification. You know, it's not just about shopping and dancing and partying and all of that. You know, that is our culture. But the main thing is, this is the primary pushback against gentrification. This is one of the last areas with a high concentration of black people. You know, shouting out our great brother General Jeff, who just made his transition. He always wanted folks to know the other last concentration of black people is Skid Row. And, you know, anybody in LA, they know the condition that's happening down there on Skid Row. But over the past couple years, they've almost made Africa Town a mini Skid Row. You know, like I was saying, right now we are talking to folks to get our brothers and sisters housed. But immediately we are doing our survival drive once again. You know, in addition to taking in blankets, tents, socks, hygiene kits, we also raise funds to put our brothers and sisters in a hotel room at least one day out the week. You know what I'm saying? So they can have at least one night of rest, one night to comfortably get their thoughts together, one night to take a shower, one night to actually sit down on the toilet and take a shit. You know, because folks that have a home, y'all don't realize that's something y'all take for granted. Being able to take a shit in private, not having to take a shit in a plastic bag, not having to worry about a motherfucker calling you out for taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. But yeah, that's some of, you know, what we are fighting. Just human decency. Just regular shit everybody else takes for granted. They don't realize all across the country, that shit has been snatched away from black folks. All across the country. Individually, folks can look and say, you know, this person became homeless because of that. But when you look at it systemically and you understand this is just an ongoing attack against our people, and those of you that actually have got to understand you have, because people in the past made sacrifices. People in the past actually gave a fuck about their other brothers and sisters to sacrifice their life, sacrifice their time, sacrifice their energy, sacrifice their resources. So, you know, today when we hear a lot of folks who have and in more comfortable situations sit back and complain about having to see their brothers and sisters in a more decadent condition, we say, fuck you. Other folks who, you know, want to help these gentrifiers come and try to take our shit over, the black police who want to pull out his gun and shoot down his brothers and sisters, and all the other motherfuckers who want to participate in this shit that is wiping our people out, we say, fuck y'all. You know? Because you wouldn't have what the fuck you have were it not for the Harriet Tubmans, were it not for the Sojourner Truths, were it not for the Nat Turners, the Bunchy Carters, and all the folks who gave their lives, spent their entire lives fighting for us, and in many cases were killed fighting for us. And now you disgrace them by standing against your own. Y'all don't understand karma, y'all. But that's why a lot of y'all going through the hell y'all going through. But right now, we are putting out a call for $50,000. We need $50,000. That's 50,000 over the next 6 months to help us hold this space. You know, on Sunday, it will look like a whole nother situation. You will see vendors line up and down these streets. You will hear the drums. You will see people smiling. You will see black women out here looking good. You will see children laughing and playing. You will see black people being black people. For the longest, it was black people escape from the white world. Black folks who had to work all week and slave all week came out here and relieved their stress. I'm saying they got to let their hair be nappy. They got to talk black and not be up in the office talking white, sounding all proper and shit. But this is what Africa Town represents, y'all, and this is what we are fighting for. Anybody that's been watching the Africa Town Coalition over the past several years know, even though this is our home base, we've been fighting from here to Oakland, Long Beach. I'm saying for a minute we was going out there to Orange County, Laguna Hills, where one of our brothers was hung. So it's not just that we just exclusively look at our community right here. You know, we have spread it all throughout the state, especially the city, fighting on many different battlefronts for the community. And right now our home base is under attack, y'all. It's under attack on multiple levels. So we are asking for your support to pay the help us pay the market bill over the next couple of months, a market bill of $50,000. And in $1 trillion city, we know for a lot of folks that ain't shit but a nickel. A nickel on a pickle to drop 50 G's and help us pay for this market. Now I'm saying we get the right celebrity to hear it. Now I'm saying they can knock that out, but otherwise we can all put 5 on it. Now I'm saying and help chop that damn bill down. I'm saying I myself have dipped into my personal finances over the past several months. I'm fucking broke right now. The Africa Town Enterprise, we have dipped into our bank account, and we are damn near in the red right now. Now I'm saying, or whichever one is the negative, I don't know if it's the red or the black, but wherever the negative is, that's where we at. Red. You know what I'm saying? The red. I'm saying that's why they call it Black Friday, to help folks get out the red, loved ones. So we need some of that Black Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, holiday, money. You know what I'm saying, loved ones? Black power, but $50,000, y'all. I'm saying together it ain't shit, but we gonna make it happen. We are not gonna, like I said, our anthem is fuck gentrification. My niggas ain't going nowhere. I'm saying major shout out to Sick Sarah for being inspired to put that out at the right time, the right thing we need. The history always shows our music complements the fight. You know, the Haitians, in addition to their Vodun and Orishas and being in tune with the ancestors, you know, they had the drums to complement them. All throughout Africa, as they fought to take back their lands, they had the drums to complement them. In the 90s, one of the things they found to help lead to the 92 LA rebellion, which was one of the most vicious rebellions to date, they had NWA saying fuck the police. They had Public Enemy saying fight the power. They had the Jungle Bro. They had X-Clan. They had Queen Latifah talking about UNITY. I'm saying today you listen to the fucking radio, they telling you to self-destruct, loved ones. That's why we need y'all to come on out to Africa Town and free all that negative energy from your spirit. I'm saying get in tune with the ancestors, get in tune with the universe, and let's fight to take our shit. Again, we need $50,000, whatever you could put on it. Once I end this video, go ahead and share it to your favorite celebrities and athletes. Once I end the video, tag their names, tag that ass in the motherfucking comments, and let them know to do their part. Or we gonna start rolling up to their games and shut their damn games down. We gonna start rolling up to their movie sets and video sets and shut their motherfucking productions down. We gonna start rolling up on these radio stations and shutting these motherfucking radio stations. Ain't doing nothing but airing negativity to our people. They ain't even got black personalities on the radio stations no more, y'all. Look at how we are being played on every single level, loved ones. But we need y'all to get involved, do your part. And again, this is ground zero in the fight to save Black LA. Black power.